and Twitch and Facebook, I think. And then your chat there. Let's see. Stream chat. Where are you? Huh?
Should be live, but I can't find it. It's not this one,
no. So you can't find it?
No, I can't. Well, no, this is the clip from before.
Pornstar JR. Black heart smiling face with hearts. Rama. Hello, Ms. Linda.
Hello, Rama. You.
Then we are live then.
Yeah.
Just me who can't find it.
But it could be that we're not live on the original live stream. So they don't.
Dippy Donzi.
Yes, true, Dave.
Good morning, Linda. Hope ya good.
Yeah.
Found it.
Good. Okay, so we're back again.
No, don't
Jesse.
Myself talk.
You're back on YouTube.
Yes, good.
Rama. True.
I have a question. Can't see the username, but the question is, where are you?
Lina from the north. Ooh,
from the
my
north.
glasses are working.
Wow.
Where are you?
Darth
We
Guido.
are in Oslo, Norway.
Morning, Linda.
Good morning, Darth Guido. So now I'm just like making a foundation, sort of, because then it will everything else will just, just look so much smoother and more solid and blend together like a I always forget the word, but contouring, you know, in makeup.
Oh yeah.
Contouring.
Hechichi. What kind of tattoo is that?
We are working on a full sleeve. This is the inside of the upper arm. And right now, this is his son sitting in the tree. And yeah, it's a huge piece. So we're gonna, I can probably show you more photos of that.
How long are you planning to go today?
Oh, we're doing a badass session. A badass session is usually like 10 hours in the studio, 9 hours work. And so we tried, I guess I try to be good at actually just taking some more breaks, but I'm not good at taking breaks. I'm just good at distracting myself.
Juliana Andrinash. Hi.
Hi, Juliana. Juliana. I think I want to stretch your arm a little bit, like out here. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay. I like this music, actually.
It's quite smooth.
Not bad for epidemic sound.
Rama. 10 hours. My longest session was 7 hours.
Mm. Yeah, I think my longest session was with Phoebe for like 12 hours. But then like 10 hours tattooing maybe. That's also a lot.
Yeah, both for the artist and the one getting tattooed.
Mm.
So I can see my skin is turning red
Mm.
instantly.
Mm.
Is that a problem for you
No.
for doing the work?
No.
No.
It sort of is, but I don't think of it as a problem maybe
Okay.
because I'm so used to it. It's like I can't avoid it. The
Okay.
skin will be red because I'm also doing the feather thing,
Mhm.
shading. And then it's not going to be totally solid ink like everywhere like when you color. So then it's going to be more red skin. So but then we clean it and we take care of it.
That's nice.
Give it some magic soap and it's going to be better.
Jesse. You've got this, Christian.
Thank you, Jesse. And then there's a TikTok question. What are you tattooing?
Yes, what are we tattooing, Christian?
What are we tattooing? We're doing a full sleeve with a forest theme. And right now we're working on the tree where my son is sitting. So he climbed the tree in the photo. So we're doing, I can see you're using like brown colors, so maybe the branches right now. And then we're moving into my son after a while.
Yeah, I'm doing that now actually.
Oh, cool.
And now I'm using the small one, the hammer, to sort of play with the shapes. Oh, you can't see the screen there. Sorry, there. You're gonna get the preview mode there, right?
Oh, nice.
Heather.
Thank you.
Can you tattoo over varicose veins?
Tattoo over varicose veins.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like a word for veins that are sort of
Ramarongarajan.
sticking out or something?
You have a nice voice. Client of Linda's.
Oh. Yes, he does.
Varicose veins. Åreknutar.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, it's not like it's. Yeah, I think so. I haven't done that. Why haven't I done that? That's weird. Was this or not?
Oh, Rama, I just got a compliment from you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought about it yesterday because you see that stream deck I have there. I was like, I could have just have that for the client, you know. And now I know what it was going to be on there, like play music, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Ramarongarajan. Welcome.
So yeah, I think both the YouTube chat and the TikTok chat have asked about what we're tattooing, so we could probably later show the full design. So we'll probably get that up when we take a break.
Or when we take a break, I can put it up on the Instagram as a story. Like,
oh yeah,
because then they can see the video and then so I can do the video and the design so that they can just pop in there and see it whenever they want. Because then when someone pops in and out all the time, we can always just go into my stories. It's there, for example. Hey Siri. Yeah, it's probably going to be easier eventually when we're done with everything in the studio. Now, we're still building stuff, and the electrician has to fix stuff and turn off the power, like earlier, turn off the lights, and then the internet went off. I'm like, oh,
Darth Guido. I feel that tattooing is therapeutic in itself.
it is, right? And that's what I've been thinking about. Like, I really want to, but I don't have the time yet. But I'm going to make a podcast eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to be called Tattoo Therapy.
I would listen to that podcast for sure.
Mm.
That should probably be an interesting research project as well to go into experts in like therapy and do research about what kind of therapy this is.
True. Yeah.
Should be a unique cooperation there.
Yes. Like talk to both like scientists or those who are you know um, I don't know what's it called? Yeah, well, the scientists, and then also like therapists, and that's a good idea, because what I was thinking was like the easy
Carrot 3 Kid YT.
talking to clients.
Exactly.
Because then I could just have I could make clips from when I'm tattooing my clients, and they, for example, talk about their story or like how this has been therapeutic. And so that could even either just be the podcast where I'm like tattooing a client and just talking about it, or like making it as clips into.
Yeah.
Maybe that's easier.
But it is really interesting because there's so many layers of therapy in doing a tattoo session. There's the preparation for it. I mean, what do you want to get, and you get into it, and you do your own research. Like I did, I gathered photos, and had this folder when I came to the design session, and then there's the design session itself, which was really interesting. You get kind of caught up in the moment when you're doing your work, which was really fascinating. How you kind of took all those photos and mashed them together into an incredible design. And then you have tattooing itself, which is kind of totally consuming. You don't get to think about anything else while you're doing it.
I'm gonna use that in the podcast. And also because you have a great voice, you know, then I can this could be the introduction for my podcast.
Should explore the topic in depth after a while, like talking to different clients, but also talking to experts on in the therapeutic field.
Yes, that would be cool. Because then it would have so much more like context, you know, like it gets connected.
How many artists are currently working at Masterpiece?
Currently 5.
5.
Jesse. I cry every time I get tattooed, not from pain, but because it's a release.
Yeah, I had a client, I think it was yesterday or one of these days, and she was just suddenly just had tears.
Wow.
Because it was like this overwhelm of this sort of everything, but mostly this happiness of getting the tattoo that she's, you know, been wanting for such a long time. So that was a really moving moment.
Lady 1 Chaos. Hello Linda and Chad, how are you today? 3.
Hi, Lady One Chaos. Hello. And how are you doing?
We got another question from Dave. Do people paint a lot when they get big tattoos, like long sessions?
Usually not that often in long sessions. I think it was more, I don't know. First of all, there are more men that paint than women because men are not always very explaining or sharing. So they don't always share like everything. Oh, you know, I feel something, or
Yeah.
you know, like um, this is a little bit uncomfortable, or they usually suck it up more, and that's not always a good thing. So, and women, they share more, like, oh, this feels better. Oh, this is not as bad as the other side, or whatever, and they share more. Sometimes, oh, very much, you know. Sometimes
Lady 1
oversharing,
Chaos.
but in a good way too.
Doing fine, have lots of work to do, but also working on my portfolio and practicing more traditional art. D.
Cool. Good. Yeah. Working on the portfolio is always good. Yeah, but fainting, I think, I don't know. It's, yeah, not that much from my clients because but I mean, it happens. But I think because I have my clients for such, long sessions, and they come again and again, it's like we get to know each other, and then it's easier also for my clients, I think, to share, and oh, I'm not in the best shape today, or I don't feel that well, or and then I don't know, it's just because then you can sort
Jesse.
of avoid that it
Oops,
happens.
I'm probably guilty of oversharing.
Yeah, but I mean, we all do. I overshare a lot. So I don't know. It's I don't know. I think what is oversharing? It's like almost like asking what is normal, I guess.
Yeah. Connected to the fainting, I mean, and I noticed the last 2 sessions we had, it puts a lot of strain into your body doing a large tattoo. It's the physical part of it, like when you're getting into like the 8th and 9th and 10th hour of doing a tattoo, you kind of feel a bit lightheaded.
Yeah.
But then again, food and drinks helps a lot.
Yes, it does. And entertainment, like not focusing on the pain all the time. So I think to be a little distracted from the pain by doing something else, or playing a game on your cell phone, or watching a series or something, then time passes by a little bit quicker, I guess.
Yeah. And that's why your live stream community is so awesome. They do really make time just flow.
Yes. Yeah, live stream sessions, they go by so fast. It's like, what, 9 hours already? Especially when we have music.
Which we don't do, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't have music.
Yeah, I will fix it. I want to be
Lori Vasquez.
a little bit effective.
Good morning from Westchester, New York.
Good morning. No worries. See, it's getting there.
It's getting there. Is it looking good?
I can move TikTok too a little bit, maybe. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Music.
Music, yeah. Let's put on some music.
Enable, repeat. So, shuffle. You should be good to go. And then some. I think it's almost like the screen is going in sort of this
Sleep mode?
Yes. Screensaver. It's not a screensaver. Log. Mhm. There we go. Start screensaver. Never.
Never.
Okay. Then we should be good. I hope.
I mean, I do love the entire tattoo, but seeing my kids come to life
Mm.
is awesome.
Yes. Mm. Okay. Mm. Even more like that. So today is the official opening of the shop. Meaning, I think the website's going to be up today sometime, I hope. But I think we're sort of like behind on everything else, like all the artwork. It's not on the walls yet. It's just standing around.
Yeah, but it's getting there.
Yes.
I walked past it like half an hour ago, and they're putting the art up on the walls.
Mm. Okay, so they're doing that. Okay, good. I could open that.
That's okay.
Robin? Kyle? Har du kunderna?
Lori Vasquez. Congratulations on a new chapter. Not that you need it, but best of luck. I love being here watching.
Oh, thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. Yeah, and you know, it's a nice day and the sun is shining and I'm opening up a new shop. It feels good to be alive.
Linda, you've been tattooing for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years?
23 years.
23 years. What is the single most important thing you've learned from that 23-year journey?
Like within what?
Like doing tattooing.
Like as a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
The single.
Yeah, no, it's a tricky question.
Like what biggest thing I've learned? I think I could say what I have improved the most with myself in those years of tattooing is my social skills. Because
Mm.
I was so shy and I had so much social anxiety. And sometimes, I couldn't go to the, like, the little ice cream uh, shop,
Mm-hmm.
to get ice cream for me and my little brother. Because suddenly I just got hit by this social anxiety wall. So I had a lot of that when I was young, and I started tattooing when I was 20 years old. And like over time, I by doing this and by talking to new people every day and helping them make a commitment for
Mm-hmm.
the rest of their life, it's almost like, yes, I'm setting you up for marriage with this piece of art. Then I realized more and more that I actually have sort of the power to really help the clients and not get those trendy waves,
Yeah.
the lion with a clock and the rose or whatever, because I did so many of those tribals in the early 2000s. And eventually I was like, you know what? How about we don't tattoo you today. You go home and you think about like your life, yourself. What do you love? What makes you happy? And that was in 2005 maybe that I started trying to do this. And now I've sort of professionalized it. But those social skills and the sort of this self esteem in a way,
Mm-hmm.
like I I can do this. This is something that I'm actually pretty good at. And yeah, that has helped me a lot because, as I said, I was like so shy and scared, and yeah, and just also it it has taught me somewhat that that people are so different, and you never don't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, I have so many clients like you, for example, come here and when I ask what kind of music you listen to, and you're like, and when you if you stereotype yourself,
Yeah.
you're from Trondheim and you work in a not in a museum,
Yeah.
and then and then when you say you listen to metal, like black metal or
Melodic metal.
melodic metal, and then I'm like, I would not guess that. So it's
That's,
easy to stereotype
yeah.
people, and that's also a thing that I've learned. Like, people don't judge a book by its cover. People are so different, and I want to salute that those differences. I want to salute the uniqueness of people. I
Yeah.
want to make people go away from the trends and go into like the uniqueness in them.
I mean, it all, at the end, it's about being yourself
Mm,
and having respect for everyone
mm,
to be themselves.
yes. So I guess
It's
it's
amazing.
maybe part of tattooing, but it's also part of growing up. I guess because I started tattooing when I was 20 years old, and I was not a grown up when I was 20, as a lot of 20-year-olds are today. They
Yeah.
are grown up.
Yes, they are.
They are so mature. I'm like, what? I'm so amazed by the maturity of so many of these young people today. Because I felt like, and when I was 20, I was still a teenager, like a young teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we should be allowed to be more immature when
Mm.
we're that age because I think today's society is all about growing up fast so you can like start your life in a way.
Mm.
But then you need to have some fun as well.
And this like this thing of you know prestige, success, like be and looking perfect, and then like the wearing the right clothes and having the right car, and no, it's just very stressful.
It's very stressful, and I mean, I had I would say, weird experience. I mean, I had a partner for like 14 years, and now split up a while back. And then I downloaded Tinder, and I was like, wow. So this is the way we present ourselves today.
We are digital Pokemon cards.
Yeah, we are.
Just like swipe. No,
Jerry.
no, no. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy how that has evolved into this. We're not. Dating is out. Dating is not. Doesn't exist anymore. This is more like swiping through. Yeah, like Pokemon cards, and like, yeah, I want to try this one. Let's try that one. Oh, yeah, so weird. I really want to quit. I want to. I think I want to delete the apps. Like I tried Tinder, and then there's a couple of more that I just tried because there was another app. They went, yeah, you have to try this because here you can sort of be more specific on what sort of who you would match with and stuff like that. And like they're all the same. They're all the same. All just swiping, just digital. Nah, not good enough. Nah. Takes 1 second. You're like, nah, next. It's weird.
Yeah. But then again, there's a unique way of meeting new people and talking to new people. The opportunities are a lot, how to say it, a lot bigger than it was when I was a teenager or in my early 20s.
True. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's become so much more available and sort of like easier to connect with someone. So we get even more picky.
Probably, yeah.
Now it's more difficult to actually find the one because we are more perfectionists now. We are more picky. Like, now I just want this and that. If you don't have that, okay, next. Because we now have more to choose from. But I just feel like it's a lie. You don't have more to choose from. We do, sort of, but it doesn't make it better. It just makes us more picky. It's almost like if you go to the video, like back in the days, when you went to the video store to rent a movie, like we did. That's a real thing, people.
Yeah, we did that. And it was awesome. Really awesome.
I would have the problem there. Like, there are too many videos to choose from. See, now the screen again.
It died.
So, and when you have too many videos to choose from, it's sort of like you automatically sort of like, yeah, okay, let's just take this one, okay? Or let's do those three. But if you only have like a few choices, you take more time to think.
Yeah. Think about what you really want to.
Yeah.
Like
Jesse.
the movie metaphor.
Yeah.
Did you have Blockbuster in Norway?
Well, no. But I think sort of the same, but not with that name, I guess. Right?
I think it was more like local shops, at least where I live. Not this Blockbuster brand or...
Okay, screen. Okay, inactive. There we go, and then passwords. Okay, now I think. Never, 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 never.
Never, ever, ever.
No, it should be never. Forever, ever.
And also your phone is about to die from battery.
No. Mm. How much does it hurt? Like, honestly.
It depends. Right now, when I asked Linda the question about her like single most important things she learned, it was probably a selfish thing for me to do because it
Mahalo
was
19.
really hurting right there.
Hurts a lot. Face rolling on the floor, laughing. Face rolling on the floor, laughing. Face rolling on the floor, laughing.
No, it isn't too bad. It isn't too bad, and I think it depends on where you're getting tattooed. Like right here, where she's tattooing right now, it does hurt a bit, but it isn't like bad pain. It's more like you get irritated, I think.
Well, you don't get irritated.
No, my skin is.
Yes. Luckily. Maybe I can do this. Maybe.
Mahalo 19. Which part is the painful one?
Let's see if I can reach the camera. I mean, the area around here, and probably when she's going to start right here. And this is not my field of expertise, but I think maybe the skin is a bit thinner right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the nerves are more exposed.
And there are more nerves, going here from the inside there and towards here and here. So, I mean, the nerves are not that much on the outside, like on the arm, but more on the inside. So it will be more sensitive in that area. Electrician, I need more power. Let's do that one.
Mahalo 19. I got one on my side neck 3 weeks ago. First tattoo ever. Thought it might hurt, but it didn't.
Ta-da.
Wow, that's impressive. Getting your first tattoo on your side neck.
There we go. Okay. I moved this a little further away, but can you still see?
I think so.
Mahalo 19. It was a dream. Been thinking about it for 4 years.
Wow, good for you. Congratulations.
This one and remove this one, maybe. Should we do more close up on the tattoo?
Emma. Hi.
Hi, Emo.
Mahalo 19. Thank you. I'm from New Zealand, by the way.
From New Zealand.
Jesse. I had my thigh done a few days ago. Mostly fine, but near the inner thigh was brutal.
Near the inner thigh, yeah, I can imagine. Is it looking good? Or is it looking really good?
That's a clip. Twitch clip. Yes. Now, I'm going to put this on. Maybe I could just...
Mahalo 19.
That's
looks fantastic.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to be really smart. Ta-da-ta-ta, like plastic on this one. And then, ta-da, plastic here. That's so smart. So if the music stops...
You can just push the button.
Yes. Oh, now that needs power too. Okay.
What does it need?
This one, the iPad. I have so many cords, but then I move them around and then I can't find them, and then I have. So I need to charge this one. This is gonna get some break here, and then while I have that one, I'm gonna use the other iPad. Which is very good because then I can use this.
So when I told you the part you were tattooing did hurt a bit, switch the cameras around so they could see my face.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't deliberate, but maybe it's a good thing. Let's see. Okay, so
Mahalo 19. How many tattoos you got, Linda?
I've got like 50.
Edward Wilcox. Morning, Linda.
Good morning, Edward. I got like 50 plus. I actually have I have 5 videos on my YouTube channel with like a tattoo tour. So you can actually, since there are so many, because I like to tell the story behind everyone. So I have 5 videos, so it's like 10 tattoos in each video. So if you're really interested in like the story behind all of my tattoos, you can watch those videos.
Mahalo 19. What about you, bro? Sorry, I don't know your name.
Oh,
This is
me.
Christian.
This is Christian. No, actually, this is a cover-up. I got a tribal on my upper arm. So that was my first tattoo when I was 18. So yeah, that's my full tattoo story.
Yeah. So you have the tribal on your upper arm here when you were 18. And now, a few years later, you're doing the whole sleeve.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so that is sort of a big step.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about it for a long time. And I really wanted to get the cover-up done
Mahalo 19.
because I didn't feel comfortable with the tribal. So that was probably the main motivation. So I started doing like private research of who to contact to get the tattoo done. And then I think, Linda, your social media and your videos and kind of is a good promotion for you as well. Because I found your channels and I really liked your work. So then I contacted your studio, I think a couple of years ago, but then you were like fully booked for a year. And then again, I tried this fall. And then I got an appointment. So now I'm here.
Yeah.
That's my tattoo story.
Mahalo 19. How's business, Linda?
Business is good. We're officially opening the new shop today. The sun is shining and business is good. I'm fully booked out like throughout June, so I stopped the booking a
Mahalo
while
19.
ago.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So I sort of closed the booking right now, and then all of the new requests are added to a waiting list. And so I think I'm not really sure how I'm gonna, if I'm just gonna have like this, really just have a waiting list and contact people whenever I see, now I can start booking, and just contact people from the waiting list in a way. I think that's better than to just booking is open. Then I remember a few years ago I went crazy because like, oh, booking opens this and this date at 10 o'clock, and I was like, okay, then we can book for 3 months. It was like 15 minutes and I was fully booked.
Yeah.
And then I have clients that I have already started tattooing, and they call 10, 20,
Mahalo 19.
and they couldn't get an appointment
You must be
because I was
famous
fully
tattoo
booked.
artist in that area then.
Yes, I sort of am because I specialize, so people don't really have much choice.
Well, that is not completely true, but
Maybe not.
but I mean, people want to go to you for a reason, then.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sometimes I have this tendency of speaking, or what is it called, like talking down, like believing, that janteloven thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that a international thing?
No, I don't know. Probably is, but it doesn't have that name, I guess.
Well, that's probably like a challenge you need to solve, how to get clients you're already working on booked when the booking is open.
Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking, like, to just go by the waiting list. Like, are you on the list? And then actually sort of almost like uh, almost like a line when you go, into a bar or whatever. Like having that line. Like, but when you're in, then we can, we book whatever you need to get this done.
Sounds nice. I don't want to go around with like a half-finished
No.
sleeve.
No. Nobody wants that. So it's, I think this is better. It would almost be like, yeah, you come in here, you eat your dinner, and then you have to wait outside, and then you're in a new waiting list to get in to get your dessert. That would be not, yeah,
Not cool.
I wouldn't like that.
Mahalo 19. You guys sounds great. I'll leave you to it. Enjoy.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Go for it. That already looks fantastic.
Aw, thank you.
Edward Wilcox. Give him lots of pain Linda makeup for all the others LOL.
For all the others? Positive makeup for all the others. Who? Makeup for who? Why? You know, I'm sort of this kind person. I don't like to give anyone pain, but it happens to be included in my service. Even though I would not, you know, I would prefer not to give pain.
It's a part of the tattoo
Edward
therapy.
Wilcox.
Mm.
Oh, you know.
You know.
But is your or any artist's style of tattooing, like the way you're carrying it out, doing it, also affecting the level of pain?
What do you mean?
I've read about like light-handed, like heavy-handed tattoo artists.
Yeah, I've heard people say that I'm a light-handed artist. I'm like, okay, but how? What do you mean? But I think it's because of how I work also, with how I sort of and what I do, because I think when you're doing like very traditional work, with you need this, okay, let's do a line, and you sort of just grind in this fat line. I think then you have to be really like, this line is gonna be perfect. You can't, and I don't do that. I sit and like just sort of cuddle with a needle and like just paint, and I think I'm more free than the other artists are when they do these fat lines and stuff like that, and thin lines also.
Thin lines. So the tattoo style is also,
I think so.
lost the English word, affecting the level of pain.
I think so. But maybe not, because when Trina tattooed the really like bold lines here, and you can see on the top of my shoulders here, I didn't think that was so
Robert
painful.
Dean. Wow, lost my phone today. Just managed to get an old one to work. So happy to see Christian back and look forward to seeing the rest of this masterpiece.
Yeah. Thanks. But maybe, I think someone said that it's a female thing. Like female tattoo artists are like easier, like have this lighter touch. I don't know.
Jaren. That glow is perfect.
Thank you.
Edward Wilcox. Makeup for all of gangsters' work.
For all gangsters work? Oh. Okay. Mm, 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 mm.
Porn star JR. Looking great already, smiling face with sunglasses.
Oh, thanks. Porn star. Ja, tack. Mm.
So you're working on softening off the background now?
Go for it.
Further work?
So
Mm.
much talent, it's amazing. It's hypnotizing watching you.
Mm. Yeah, it's like this background is gonna have a lot of like small branches and like trees in the background, but it needs to have this foundation
Mm-hmm.
to below that, and also this helps the head, like the light areas pop out more also.
You need me to turn over more?
No, it's okay for now. I'll just like drag and pull your skin where I need it to be. I'm considering getting one on my foot. Ooh. Yeah. Then you shouldn't ask me about that because the foot was like the worst I've ever had. Foot and throat. I would say those are top two. Also, hands. The top three is foot, hand, and throat. And head.
Head.
The side of the head. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, those areas are by design meant to be more sensitive.
Mm. Yeah, but it's always worth it. Like in the end, when you're like, oh, you're all sweaty and tired, and like, oh my god. But it's like, oh yeah, like we talked about earlier, the therapy. Then you know, it doesn't matter with the pain. It's like so many other things that just always just makes it worth it.
I got a follow-up question. So where should I get one?
Wherever you want.
Yeah, that do not hurt.
No, just wherever you want.
Yeah.
You shouldn't think about that it hurts. Yes, it hurts. So what? It hurts. You will get through. It will be worth it. Not to get a tattoo based on the placement, based on the pain level. Like, no, you shouldn't do that. You are in charge of you, not your pain. If that makes sense. Just looks kind of messy with all these colors and blending them together. But uh, it helps me anyway when I do that. And then when we work with a white in the end, that makes it all different. Come alive.
Come alive, make it pop in a way.
Mm.
That was interesting to see how much those small lines of white you did kind of made the tattoo feel or seem more alive. Like the flows you did in the water. That's amazing.
Yeah, and the white is also what's going to bring him to life here, with the white sides there.
So are you working on, how's the English word, like expanding the branch right now?
Yeah.
Because I think we talked about that before the live stream started, that the branch needed to be a bit wider. To kind of...
Because it looked like it was actually like thinner here than it was further up in the branch, and that seems a little bit wrong. So I'm sort of just adding to the width of the branch.
Dude is struggling. Yeah, for some parts,
Mm.
struggling a bit. But it's okay.
Mm. Doesn't seem like you're struggling to me. But then again, I'm mostly looking at this.
Yeah,
So.
but see, there's something going on in the TikTok chat, but I can't really see it, so I'm sorry if I don't answer you.
Mm. Armpits was my worst spot. Mm. Armpit is not the best part. No, true. That's why I don't have anything there yet. Yeah, but I think it's actually not as bad as most people sort of think it is. Most people are actually like, oh, I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah, that's my kind of experience as well.
Mm.
That you imagine it's going to be a lot worse than it actually is.
Mm.
Got a comment on TikTok. What the F is she doing?
Mm. Yeah, what am I doing? What the hell is she doing? My man look like a side character. Yeah. I'm not pretty sure what she's talking about.
Mm. Oh yeah. Asking again, is she breaking the skin up connected to the what the F are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, I'm sort of just breaking the skin up with color. So it's like, but a soft color. But it's just because it's just gonna be like a soft gray tone in the background because of the trees that are gonna build in there. So, yep. So I'm sort of like building it in a way with layers because I like to have it look soft some places too. Like, and I'm also doing this mostly like these branches are freehand, so I don't
Just one
have.
N. Look at me. I am a subscriber now. Thanks for the gifted face with heart-shaped eyes.
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, thank you, Justine. That's nice of you, supporting my channel like that. Appreciate that. I didn't. Did we have an alert on the screen, or didn't I see it, or didn't I hear it? Sorry that I didn't see that, Justine, but thank you.
Just one N. It was someone called Mahalo who gifted me.
Oh, you were gifted a sub. Cool. Well, thank you, Mahalo. Yeah, I can check that in the break, like why I can't hear the alerts.
Just one N. Probably something with gifted subscriptions.
Hmm. Yes, probably. But there should be alerts on the screen when that happens. So, but thank you, Mahalo, for gifting a sub.
Just one N. Have a great day at work. That tattoo is looking so damn good.
Thank you. And you have a great day too. I used to hate tattooing trees.
Yeah, you told me.
Mm.
But
But
now,
yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I just as long as I like the photos,
hmm
then like, it can't go wrong. Because before I used to sort of like freehand it and not use the photos that much, and then I felt like I couldn't. It didn't look realistic enough, and so I just like no. I said no to all trees. I don't do trees, but now I'm all good.
can you imagine it's difficult making, especially if you don't have photo references, making the trees flow natural
Mm.
because nature is so, I don't know, you can't imitate nature. You have to like see it to make it look good.
True. But also, I think nature is so free in a way. Like, of course, there are, like, there's a general structure inside a flower, for example.
hmm
Like, okay, the stem is like this, and then like they have a body, like we
Yeah.
do. So the proportions have a basic sort of rule, but when you're, for example, drawing a rose and you're bending one of the leaves a little bit, you can't see that you've done anything with it because they are bent in different ways. And so sometimes you can have a lot of freedom
hmm
when creating a tree or a branch, or you're like, oh, you want to twist it this way or that way. So, and that freedom can also be a little like, I don't know, scary also. Is it looking right? Is it looking, natural? Maybe we should take a little stretcher.
Sounds awesome. I also think I need to have some food.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my energy up.
Yeah, me too. Good idea. And then I told you I was here very late last night because I wanted to put everything up here and make improvements all the time. And then I came home late and I was like, oh, okay, go to bed. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor tomorrow morning. I have to get up extra early. But that was so worth it.
Oh, good.
So I was like, why didn't I think of that? He works early hours. I work a lot, and when I don't have the kids, I work late. When I do have the kids, I have the kids, so I can't sort of just go there. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. I can just go there in the morning before work. That's me oversharing again, very not interesting.
But I can imagine doing what you do puts a lot of strain on your body. You're working in like awkward positions.
Yes.
So
I
taking
should
care
be
of your
going.
body.
Tattoo artists should be going to the sort of chiropractor or.
We're good to get up. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, TikTok. Ooh, drama. There's no drama here. As you can see, she tattoos, yes. Yes. Don't argue, people. I'm gonna go catch a break and I'll go live on TikTok later today. If you want to. See you later. How do I do this? How do I click this button? Where's the button?
Do you want to charge the microphones while we have a break?
We should do that. Where is the live thing? Yes, okay. Okay, done. Perfect. Charging the microphones. Yeah, we'll just do that on. I can do that. Let's see. Where's the cameras? And there we go. Let's just do that. I'm gonna charge. There you are. I'm gonna charge the microphones, and we're gonna have a break, eat something, and we'll be back in like half an hour, I guess. So instead of having this half an hour be right back screen, I might as well just turn off the stream and I'll be back tattooing later. Okay? See ya later.